That was hot. Good morning, everyone. Happy freaking Wednesday. It's 5:30. I'm Susan from Washington State. Good morning. Thank you, Lee, for saying good morning to me. All I need is one to make me happy, right? I really appreciate it. Lee, where are you from? It's kind of nice to get on here slowly. My dog, I wake up at 4 a.m. with the birds, I'm telling you. It's like those birds start chirping and I'm just like, okay, time to get going. So it's 5:30 now. But my new pup is over on the couch. How are you doing this morning? Today I'm going to talk about supplements, so that'll be fun. I know everyone is always so interested in what like supplements other people take, and of course mine are all for, hormones and mood balancing and all that stuff. So I thought we could talk about that. It's Wellness Wednesday. So affirmations. Hi, yeah, he's so cute. He's over on the little couch. Let me go show you. He got neutered, and so it's like he's been recovering, but there he is. There's my little tuck. Are you the best boy? It's so funny. We're still, figuring each other out, right? Like I just got him on Friday from a rescue place, and so I gotta plug you guys back in. And he's good morning. Thank you so much for saying good morning. I really appreciate it. I'm Susan. Sorry, user 083. I'm sure you've probably been watching me for a while, or I hope you have, but I don't know your name. I wish everyone had a real name. Forest Park 121. Good morning. I ordered castor oil yesterday. Do you have a list of all? Do I have a list? Forest Park. Do you not know what's been going on with me? Forest Park. I'm just gonna call you Forest. I love that. You know what's so funny is my grandparents they lived in Lake Forest Park, so that's kind of adorable. Okay, I'm pinning this comment. You guys, these hearts right there, that is my back, right now what you're watching me on is my backup account. My main account, SusanDoingSusanThings, is right there, closing in on 200,000 followers, but now they're taking followers away from me. So unfortunately, yes, I have everything you could possibly think of. I know everything you could possibly think of about castor oil. However, I've had so many of my videos. It's hard to know what to talk about right now. And hi Brian, good morning. So I apologize because I have to talk in code. This TikTok is just kind of, so I do this every morning. It's like, I don't know how to tell you. People who are talking about like natural, holistic things we are getting. And so, yes, I guess, okay. Long story long, I have my entire series uploaded to the tube. It's long, but that's where you can find every single question answered. I also have a castor oil love playlist right there. If you click on those hearts right there or click on that profile, there's a castor oil love playlist. It has all the benefits. But unfortunately, yeah, I wish I could tell you. I literally made a series that was from head to toe. So anywho, you guys start tapping that screen. I don't know where all my peeps are out here. Let's send it out. If you tap the screen enough, the hearts will fill up and confetti will rain down. So that's always fun. I'm Susan. I'm 43. It's 5:38 in the morning. We're doing Wellness Wednesday. We have affirmations, and then of course like supplements and stuff like that, which is always nice. So make sure you tap that screen, you guys. Make sure you're following up above. But I mean, castor oil in general, like, of course, there's many things I could talk about. So I actually just made a really cool concoction with half cup castor oil and half cup coconut oil, and then it like solidified. So that was awesome. I apologize. My poor cat. So because I got this freaking dog, my cat is now refusing to come inside, which I don't blame her, but I did leave her some food out and I want her to see it, but she'll find it. She's a cat. Anyways, so yeah, if you guys like tap that screen till the heart fills up and make sure you're following. Just kind of waiting for my peeps to jump on, but that's okay. You are my peeps. But yeah, sorry, all over the place. So yeah, castor oil has so many benefits. Like if you massage it into your scalp for hair growth. Have you heard of floaters? Those like specks that float across your vision. It happens, usually what happens when you get a little bit older. But anyways, massaging that into the eyelids, that ringing in the ear that's going on, massaging, any sort of cyst. Two of my girlfriends got rid of them. Yeah, athlete's foot, toenail fungus, yeast infections, literally you could think of. If you have any sort of injury, any sort of pain, inflammation, arthritis, or anything, you can use it for that too. Thanks for following me, Heidi. Appreciate that. Okay, well, I don't know where my peeps are. So here we go. Wellness Wednesday, you guys. So our affirmations for Wednesday. I nurture my mind, body, and spirit. So it's kind of like a backstory. People who are... yes, you can definitely use castor oil for TMJ. I mean, I would not hesitate. And actually, I just got a comment about someone using it and it like totally helped. So yeah, I would just massage it right into that area. And then also, have you heard of the book? I talk about this book every time. Have you heard of the book Healing Back Pain by Dr. Sarno? So it's Healing, like Healing, Healing Back Pain by Dr. Sarno. I'm telling you, T-Man 94. And whether you have, or I'm not sure why, the reason why you have TMJ or not. I've always had jaw issues. I don't think it's like legit TMJ. It's for other issues. But anyways, that jaw issue can also be caused by kind of repressed anger and all. It's like a whole thing I always talk about, but there's this book called Healing Back Pain by Dr. Sarno. And I always recommend like listening to it. You can listen to it on Audible for it's like 3 hours. And man, that got rid of all the chronic pain in my body. And I had chronic pain in my body since as long as I can remember, since grade school. Headaches, neck aches, back aches. And then I was a hairstylist, just retired. And so of course I had shoulder aches, but it was all warranted, right? Like I should have shoulder aches. I'm a hairstylist. But then I retired. Then I retired, and then, there was no reasons. Yeah, I really recommend it. That book, it kind of opened my mind to the things that we hang on to that we don't even realize we're hanging on to. And then it manifests in our body like, hey, we're going to give you pain because you're not dealing with the issue. Same with like our skin. I mean, the same thing. Like we are what we put in our body, right? So like I don't know if you can see these shiny things. These are like scar patches that I have on. The rest of my skin is the clearest it's ever been, but it's like I go after. But the reason why I'm a big stress ball. Okay, T-Men, you don't have to be. I mean, I was too. I cannot believe how I've gotten my life under control literally by we are what we tell ourselves. I mean, yes, I take amazing supplements, you guys, and I will tell you about all the supplements that I take. That is 100% for stress, hormone balance. Like I'm a 43-year-old woman. I've always been hyper, but the stress I could not manage. It was like this, I have, bipolar. I had these strong reactions to things. And so anyways, it's nuts. It's literally nuts that we are in control of our own thoughts. We are what we tell ourselves. Like my life has been opened from learning this lesson. And I'm so glad I learned it at 43 because my children got to watch me go through this huge mind shift of, oh my God, are you being serious? I literally am what I tell myself. I am my own algorithm of life. Mind blowing, you guys. And especially when you're going through the crap, like I have been through my shit. Oh my God, these last couple years. And even as of late, like there's just things that keep coming up. But wow, how I used to handle it before was go, 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 go. I used to drink. I'm almost 2.5 years alcohol free. I might be over 2.5 years alcohol free. I just used to cope that way, which then of course added more stress. I mean, the drinking for me, and I know a lot of people struggle with the drinking because it's in society. Everybody drinks. There's no one telling us not to drink. In fact, it's encouraged, right? But for me, it completely took over. I was drinking when I was sad, like, oh my gosh. But so for me, I listened to the book. I was a big book listener, but, This Naked Mind by Annie Grace. That was a huge, and again, this is like if you're struggling with alcohol or if anyone in your life is struggling with alcohol, husbands, sisters, friends, parents, like it gives you an understanding of we're like, because you think sometimes like, how could you not change for your kids? How could you not change for your spouse? Sometimes you're just freaking trapped. So anyways, I would recommend that book for anyone. If you're struggling or not, they call them spirits for a reason. Exactly, right? And good morning, Shelly. Good morning, everyone. Hey, make sure you're following up there. Tap that screen until the heart fills up and confetti rains down. Does anyone actually do that? I do it all the time. If I go in people's lives, I'm a gifter, I'm a tapper, but just because I'm someone who goes live, the more comments and the more good job, Susan, I get, the better I feel. But that's another thing I've just learned. Okay, actually, Megan, if you guys go to my profile, I finally have a link that takes you directly to my Schmamazon storefront. But the book is called, here, I'll write it down. The first book about the pain. So if anyone, oh, thank you, Lee. I love it. That cost her 1 penny and it makes my heart so happy. Okay, so the first book about the pain all over the body is Healing. I'm writing it down so you guys can see. It's Healing Back Pain by Dr. Sarno. So I sent that one and I'll pin it. And you guys, there is a link that will take you directly to both these books. Not that I'm telling you, I make like a cent off Amazon. So this is not for me trying to make money off you. This is for convenience reasons. There is a link above my videos that will take you right there. So that book, Healing Back Pain, it's only 3.5 hours on Audible. And if you don't have Audible, I bet you could sign up for free and get your first book for free. So I'm always about getting the deal. So that book, so did everyone screenshot that or write that down? And then the second book for what I used to stop drinking for good was this Naked Mind. And that was by Annie Grace. That book, I swear, it was like, did everyone get that first one, the Healing Back Pain? I'm going to pin this one here. Does anyone want to be a moderator so they can do, so being a moderator is not a big deal, but it just means that you can like pin comments. And if anyone says something mean to me, they can, you can block them. Lee, I'm going to make you a moderator. Believe me, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do though. No pressure. No pressure. So anyways, yeah, so both those books kind of changed my perspective and changed my life. And then I'm not going to lie, you guys, this app, that's why I'm so loyal to this app. Everything that's been happening to me on this app, like my account's getting restricted and things like that. It's like, I'm still so loyal to this app because there's so many people on there. And now I hope that I get to be one of those people. Like, dude, you know, like it was the spirit guides that really got me. The people that are doing the cards. Thank you so much, Gretchen. I love that name, by the way, Gretchen. I don't know why. I just like that name. But anyways, the people that are doing the tarot cards and that, it's like, and if they say to you, if you see this message, it's for a reason. There's no hashtags. Freaking listen to them. I don't know how. There are people that have just inspired me to now then just become the best version of myself. And so before I started doing this and being on here, I just really learned like everything happens for a reason. And if you can truly, and even you guys, even my dog dying, like I just got a brand new dog. His name was Tucker. He's like this big, but my beloved, I'm talking best friend, beloved, her name was Sadie. She was like a Staffordshire. We thought she was a mutt, but she was a Staffordshire. And she had 2 luxating patellas, 2 like dislocated knees. I went through surgeries with her. I nursed this dog back to health. Like she was my baby. And then she died tragically. She died tragically. I'm going to tell you how she died because I want it to be like a lesson, not a lesson. Anyways, it's happened to so many of people that we know. Anyway, she suffocated on a bag. So these animals, they get their heads in and then they can't get their heads out. So anyways, tragedy has happened in my life and it was almost like it's how you get through it. So I didn't drink. I didn't, cause a scene. I just can't believe I learned that lesson. And like I said, I'm so glad I learned it in my 40s. And that's the thing, because most people who watch me, I know it was heartbreaking. My heart was broken. My heart is still a little broken, to be honest. I mean, I think about this dog all the time. I'm so glad I have this new little pup though. His name is Tucker. He's over there. He has a little cone on. He's like literally 10 pounds. Oh, castor oil, the best oil in our Indian traditional. I love that. I wish I knew more like how you used it, like, back in the day, I'm assuming. And I love that it's so on the forefront now. I mean, a year ago, you guys, when everyone was started learning about Barbara O'Neill, I was the first person that started demonstrating. So that's how I got so, like, people were just like, tell us more. And I'm rubbing castor oil all over my belly and my eyes and doing liver packs. And so anyways, so castor oil, like, just that's so cool that the Indian traditional culture, I'm assuming that you mean. That's so cool. Of course, back in the day, people always say, oh, my grandma gave that to me when I was sick, or I took it to induce labor, legit, like 20 years ago. Well, he's 18. Why did I say 20 years ago? But it's just crazy stuff. It's amazingly crazy stuff. And now, I don't know if you guys heard, but the 1/2 cup castor oil and 1/2 cup coconut oil, and then it solidifies. Freaking it's genius, especially since castor oil, you do kind of want to ease your way into it. It's powerful stuff. So mixing it with the coconut oil is so freaking smart. And you can use that on your skin. I did it for hair. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning. Good morning. And then, Lee says he's going to keep me busy, that Tucker. You would think, but Lee, it's more like I'm going to keep him busy. You know what I mean? No, we're going to keep each other busy. I tripped and fell, hurt my knee, and used the oil, and it helped. Oh, Daisy, I'm so glad that you used that oil. Oh, OMG. She said, Soccer Mom says, I was watching Barbara O'Neill on YouTube before I was on TikTok. Oh, nice. Good for you. See, and I admit, like, I learned, like, I don't feel like there was this huge natural remedy community. I knew, like, Melly was on there, and she's just thriving. And like Roots of Healing, a couple other people, but I really like when I first Googled like castor oil packs to see if people were doing them and nobody was, I knew it. I knew it was like, this is my thing, because I didn't mind. I'm just an open book. I'll share my body and my experiences. I mean, not in a weird way, but I got a rash on I got a hernia. I'll show you that. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's being in my 40s or just finally, just having this kind of awakening of being the person that I want to be. Like, the alcohol for me, again, I know I always talk about it and I apologize, but it was such a huge part of my life, but it was such an excuse. Like, I thought I needed the alcohol to be silly, or I needed the alcohol to do certain things. And it's just not the truth. Like, I can be this fun and this silly all the time, but I just needed to make sure I needed to start doing it. And so telling myself, good morning. Thank you so much for telling me good morning. I really appreciate it. And then Carrie Away says, I love castor oil packs. Carrie Away, have you been doing them? Like, have you been doing like a liver pack, or do you do it for like aches and pains? I'm a mom of boys. We have athletes. And now, other than my younger son, like my husband and my older son, they are making their own castor oil packs. I mean, I was like, my husband plays basketball on Thursday nights. It's the OGs, like the old guys. It's so cute. And, you get hurt from time to time, and he got like bonked in the calf or something. And literally, like, because I wake my family up with foot rubs in the morning. I live separately from my family. That's a whole other huge thing. I live in the apartment above our garage. My family is happily tucked in, asleep, sound asleep, very quiet in the house. I get to be as loud as I can, as I want. It's so wonderful. Me and my husband are doing like better than ever. It's like we're dating again. So it's like my little disclaimer, like, we're happy. But I went over there to wake him up with his normal foot rub, and he had a castor oil pack on his calf. And I'm like, oh, and you're doing it for the ovarian, good for the ovarian cysts. So smart. Fibroids. I was treating a cyst, which actually I stopped doing. And now I'm going to start doing iodine, just rubbing iodine on it. Having cysts in this area, the chest area, is so common. I hope I enjoy my night. Oh, thank you. And for Owen, for some reason that comment got filtered. I don't know why, but it's actually daytime here or morning here. It's going to approve your comment. Maybe TikTok knows something I don't. Anyways, let's see. Lester says, I got a jug of castor oil. I want to start utilizing it. Hard to get into a good habit. You know what? I so agree with you. And castor oil is so freaking thick. Like, you have to have a game plan, right? So again, I can't stress enough. Like, what is that concoction I made of the castor oil and coconut oil is so smart. And then you can add your essential oil right to it. Like, unless you're like super committed to doing for a cyst or something, like one of my first videos that actually went viral on my main account. So this is my backup account that you guys are watching me on. My main account that I have hearts up on the screen right there. Does someone want to pin that? One of my moderators want to pin that if you want. But on there, I have an entire castor oil love playlist, and I did have to get rid of a ton of my videos. I'm uploading them to the tube. I'm doing things. My son is graduating from high school, and then our son next week is promoting to 8th grade. So I'm giving myself some grace. Like, I just have this feeling, again, everything happens for a reason. So I know that I will be making tons of videos and doing tons of things in the near future, but right now this is kind of all I can do. And then Soccer Mom says, I do castor oil for thyroid, liver, kidney, parasite cleanse, and more. Amazing. Me too. I love it. That's so awesome. And then Carrie Away says, I use castor oil and coconut oil daily on your skin. That is so cool. And so many people were using it in their belly button, and then all of a sudden, or even using it on their skin for the first time. Sorry, I will get back to that question. Sorry, using it for their skin for the first time and having like detox symptoms and headaches. So that concoction of the castor oil and coconut oil is just so freaking smart. And then adding to that, maybe frankincense for the age spots and the wrinkles and things like that, or lavender if you're using it for like eczema and psoriasis, or oh God, there's so many other, or oregano oil for like toenail fungus and whatever. I keep wanting to say yeast infection. I knew that too, actually. Athlete's foot, things like that. And then Lester says, have I heard of good things about the I can't say it. The diet. I know what you're talking about. This thing that starts with the D, earth. The Dymo. Sorry, I can't. My brain isn't woken up yet. I do deal with a little bit of dyslexia. It's like this phonetic. Dioman. Isn't it called D-Manos or something? D-Manos Earth? Is that for like bladder infections and things? I've only heard the best, if that's what you're actually talking about. Sorry. If you could spell it phonetically for me, my brain it's not working right now. I hope everyone, oh good. Precious Angel says, I hope everyone is having a fabulous week. Thank you for saying that. You guys, I love the comments. Like, and tap that screen till the heart fills up and confetti rains down, all that stuff. Okay, I'm going to send this out to, I haven't seen Anita in a while. And Michelle. It's kind of early. So yeah, it's 5. Oh, 555. I love, that's the other thing, you guys. When you, like today, now that you're seeing me for the first time, or if you've seen me, you are going to start noticing angel numbers. You are going to start seeing 555, 111. You're going to start seeing like 1212, like all these diatomanos. I can't do it. Okay, precious angel. Yeah, it's not going to let me approve that comment. But, anyways, oh shoot. I forgot. Dang it, I just got sidetracked. Sorry about that. Oh yes, angel numbers. Oh, thank you, Tracy. You totally just got me back on track. I swear to you guys, the angel numbers, they are true. Start believing in these things. Every time you see an angel number, it literally is like the universe saying, yo, we have your back. We have a plan for you, or God, or spirits, or whoever you want to believe. And that was huge for me, you guys. I was almost anti-religion. Like, I didn't like, it was like a cult, and I didn't like, and I'm not a huge fan of churches. I'm not a huge fan of, like, it's our way or no way. Like, you have to do this to stay out of hell, or just, I don't like that. I believe we should just be good people to be good people, not to try and get into somewhere or stay out of somewhere. Like, let's just be good people. Hold the door open for people. Tell someone they have cute shoes. I don't know. Tracy says it kind of freaked her out for a bit. Like, our family sees angel numbers so much, and now we text them to each other. Nothing brings me more joy in my life if I get a 444. And it's usually me and my kids, or me, especially my older son, we see 444 a lot, and he's always texting it. But you know what we've been seeing lately is 1234. So 1234. And and you know what else is kind of crazy? And you guys might, now that we're talking about it, this might become into your life too. But I went to my girlfriend Amy, I think she's on here. She's a kind of a motivational speaker. Has this thing, but she went and talked to our kids. And anyways, she started talking about white Jeeps. Like, now that we've talked about white Jeeps, now you're going to start seeing white Jeeps throughout the day, and blah, blah, blah. And it was her thing, instead of angel numbers, was white Jeeps. I don't know if our little small town has an abundance of white Jeeps. I see white Jeeps like 3 times a day or more when I go into town. It's crazy. So I don't know. Even when you're going through the shit, and that's the hardest part. It's when these terrible things happen, if you start thinking about, it's these past Susans, it's these past lives doing this work so the goodness can come through. I don't know. Sometimes I know it sounds just crazy and woo-woo, but man, it works for me. It works for me. Soccer mom says, I grew up going to different churches. I learned to just be a good person, right? And then Carried Away says, it's because you're looking for it. Try it with anything else. Well, and great. Why not, right? It's like, that's fantastic. It means that we are what we put out there. We are our own algorithm of life. If I am going to say that I'm going to see angel numbers and white Jeeps and I see them, yeah, I have put that out there. If I wouldn't have acknowledged that I have the power to see these things, I mean, it is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. We literally have the power to do anything we want, but you still got to do the work. You got to do the work to get there. So today's affirmations, today's like Wellness Wednesday, and I'm going to go over my supplements, but I nurture my body and mind and spirit. I deserve to feel healthy and energized. I make choices that support my well-being. I prioritize my health and wellness. I'm grateful for my body and treat it with respect. The thing about affirmations, it's when you start doing them for the first time, you might start saying them and not believe them. My biggest one was, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm pain-free. And I drive a Jeep. Oh, I love it. I love that, Lee. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm pain-free. When I started saying that, I was not happy. I was not healthy, and I was certainly not pain-free. I had chronic pain my whole life, and then it was 7 months of hemorrhoids at one point. But that part of my life, I had already started going through this mindset shift of, it's how we get through the hard times that propel us to the better times. So 7 months of chronic, unbelievable hell, I was able to, when I would have to literally cancel on clients because of pain, because I'm a retired hairstylist, I just retired, but I was able to tell myself, okay, I'm so thankful that I'm able to take this day off and lay on the couch and treat myself. However, with that said, that kind of leads me into the book we were talking about earlier, that healing D-Manos. That's how you say it. Thank you. D-Manos for urinary tract. Yes, I do recommend that. I think everyone that has been dealing with that or baking soda. When I've done like a half teaspoon of baking soda, that's what I didn't know about the D-Manos. But when people would ask me before what I would recommend, because I always have a natural remedy for something, I would just say put baking soda in water and drink that throughout the day. Baking soda in water is really good to help your body get more alkaline. And also if you have an upset tummy. So that's kind of like a little sidetrack there. But anyways, we work our natural remedies into our mindset, right? But that's it too. I mean, we are what we tell ourselves and we are what we put in our body, and we are stronger than we think. But there's so many things that we can do to help with pain, inflammation, and overall mindset, not only what we tell ourselves, but what we put in. And that's what I was saying. Like when I used to start these affirmations, I didn't believe a word of them. And same with like my skin and stuff. I used to say like, my skin is so clear and radiant. I am reverse aging. It's crazy. I just wake up and my skin is clear and my acne marks are gone. The thing is, my skin is literally the clearest it's ever been. Now, I have taken steps to do that. I do red light therapy. I use the most amazing oils, but I also manifested it. So it's manifestation to me is also, it's not just saying these things and then sitting back, right? You have to put in the work. And in my case, put myself out there, right? Like all these things that were going to happen for me, my spirit guides and the people were saying like, put yourself out there. So that's when I got on TikTok, and it just, it was so successful for so long, like almost a year. And then the day I retired from doing hair, my main account got restricted. So again, this is my backup account that we're on, which I think I have 23,000, but my main account closing in on 200,000, but now they're taking followers away from me. So and I'm saying this almost like, I know I sound like I'm saying it in a jovial voice. It's been devastating and I've been heartbroken and I've cried, but deep down I'm like, nope, it's all happening for a reason. I refuse to start drinking again or be sad and depressed. I refuse to be like, why is this happening to me? Whoa. I have moments. I definitely have moments. I'm not sweeping everything under the rug. That was huge. I hate when people don't tackle things head on. I've learned this. Again, I'm learning all this because we used to just, I would never really sweep things under the rug, but my husband's family and him, and oh my God, talking about things. So letting yourself get upset, right? But not dwelling on it. Like giving yourself, like, I'm going to spend a half hour. I'm going to cry. I might slam some cupboards. I love to slam a cupboard, you guys. Bam, bam. Makes me feel so good. I love to scream, fuck. I love it. But now I'm doing it under control. I'm letting myself have these moments of, but then being able to be like, okay, this is just a little bump in the road. We will get through it. And same with like my accounts being down. I can only assume that it's happening for a reason. It's literally forced me. I could have either just stopped and not, I don't want to say given up, but I could have just taken a 3-month break. Honestly, there's no reason why. I saved a year's worth of salary before I retired. Like, even though I don't have any income coming in, I don't even think I made $1,000 last month. So funny. I have saved a year's worth of salary. So I refuse to get upset. And I also refuse to put so much effort into making videos and putting myself out there because it's too much work. And we have, our son is graduating. We have so many things going on. But if these accounts wouldn't have become restricted, I wouldn't have been doing the lives and I wouldn't be uploading them to YouTube or to the tube. So I don't know, maybe, it's just, all I know is that's all happening for a reason. That's all because what else can we do? What else can we do? Can we sit there and just be like, why is this happening to me? And depression, I was on antidepressants. I was 30 pounds heavier and I was on high blood pressure medicine. So again, I'm speaking from experience. I think that's the only way you can listen to people. Like, it's kind of like, well, have you been through it? If you talk to a counselor, like, have you been through it? Have you been through what I've been through? Because if you are a wife and mom, I'm just telling you, I've been through it. And our lives, me and my husband, we were smooth sailing, high school sweethearts, smooth sailing until kind of pre-pandemic. And then it was like, who the hell are we? I don't even know who we were. And now it's like, we're just happier and better than ever, but man, we had to go through it. So, and then being able to look back and be like, the hardest time in my life, literally, like, I was a puddle. Everyone always says, oh, I love your energy and you're so happy. Imagine all this, the opposite. I mean, there was a moment where I was like sunken into the floor. I feel like I couldn't get away from my husband and oh God, it just was so terrible. But I didn't drink. I mean, seriously. And that was right before, that was at the grasp. Like I was getting happy and I was like, I'm Susan, I'm getting happier and I'm getting better. But it was before the mindset and the affirmations and the control. Like I was manic before my emotional rock bottom breakdown, and I could feel I was manic. I was looking in the mirror like, I gotta calm down. Like, why am I so like, well, I was on the verge of a rock bottom, and it was like crazy how it happened. But now being able to look back and I'm thankful. I literally am thankful for all the shit I went through, because it's given me this whole new perspective on life. I mean, my life moving forward, I'm 43. I have a whole new life ahead of me. Just retired from doing hair, focusing on this. I have so many different prospects and so many things I can do, but I'm letting myself take some grace. I love doing this. I'm going to do this. And I'm just going to wait till, I'm going to be road tripping to Montana. We're moving our son I'm from Washington State. So, we have all these things we can do this summer. And yeah, I think you should make a video about a day in your life supplements you take. I do. I have, Amy. I've made many of those videos. So on my main account, here, I'll show you right here. Right here on my main account, I have lots of videos on there. And then I also have YouTube videos uploaded. I've done a lot. But I know people are always curious about supplements, which I have right now. So we can go over supplements right this very moment. Okay, and then we'll do the goals for the day. But yes, and these are all be uploaded on the tube. But yes, I have definitely, and I've gone over them individually too. And I'm going to try and make more videos on this account, because I don't know when I don't know when my main account, SusanDoingSusanThings, I don't know when that's going to be restored. I think June. I really don't know. But my backup account, Susan's Live Recap, I don't know what the hell I named it. Anyways, that hopefully I can be making videos on. Okay, so vitamins and supplements. We are literally going to start with Celtic sea salt, Himalayan rock salt, Redmond rock salt is a great option. You guys, just taking a tiny bit of Celtic sea salt right on your tongue and let it absorb into your body. It helps with so many things, and I'll tell you. And then also copper water bottles is a great addition to your diet, your supplements. I mean, it sounds crazy. It's a water bottle. I love it. But so many benefits for that too. So actually, let me get to my Celtic sea salt. Shilajit. We're going to talk about black seed oil, Shilajit, respiratory drops, turkey tail mushrooms, L-theanine. That's that. Relief. Oh shoot, you guys. Hold on. Let me get my other. Just come with me. Ooh. Magnesium, turmeric. Okay, sorry. I have so many notes. The other day, another thing I did is I really I organized. I did all this paperwork. So I'm just telling myself I'm such a go-getter, right? I'm a doer. I work, and I'm always go. And so for me, it's telling myself okay, Susan, you're allowed to go and relax on the couch. Give yourself some freaking credit, right? How do I find great black seed oil? Michelle, I have literally everything, I use and recommend is either in my showcase or in my, you guys, there is a link above my videos that will take you to my linkity link tree. I have to talk in code. It'll take you to all the supplements I recommend. So yeah. And so the black seed, and a lot of times people will say, what's the best? I don't think there is a best. I think there's lots of high quality companies out there, and it's kind of nice to switch it up. So the one I've been using right now is from Maju, and I just been drinking it right from the bottle. But my children and my husband, they have to take it in capsule form because black seed oil is pretty gross. Okay, so Celtic sea salt on your tongue balances electrolytes, supports proper hydration, promotes pH balance in the body, aids in digestion, supports adrenal health, helps reduce blood sugar levels, supports healthy thyroid function, improves nerve function, supports muscle function, and enhances nutrient absorption. So I'm very big on filtering our water. We have county water, and so there's chlorine and fluoride and just stuff that we do not need. However, when you're filtering, everything out, which I think we should, we still need things back in like copper and silver. So this Celtic sea salt has like 84 minerals: sodium, chloride, magnesium, calcium, potassium, sulfur, iron, zinc, copper, magnesium, iodine, selenium, silicon, phosphorus, nickel, chromium, cobalt, vanillin, boron, things that we do need in our body, but just in like smaller doses. Also, if you were someone, an athlete or whoever, someone who is good about drinking their water, I was someone who had to freaking pee all day long. I was very like, I needed my water, or I needed my, my iced coffee or something, or my happy juice. And I was constantly peeing. If you put Celtic sea salt on your tongue, it will help you absorb your freaking water. Yeah, so Amy, I just do it first thing in the morning. That's what I do. And I think it probably depends on what you need, but I think first thing in the morning is just fine. It's so funny, you guys. And I have another thing I do daily is magnesium deodorant spray and magnesium on the bottom of my feet. And it's not something I take, but you absorb the magnesium through your body that way. That's another really great thing it supports 300 body functions, reduces anxiety, depression, helps headaches, migraines, stops muscle cramps, helps RLS. It helps balance your hormones, reduces inflammation, levels glucose, lowers cholesterol, helps sleep, really helps sleep, boosts immunity, prevents heart disease, increases blood flow, improves mood, improves libido, prevents osteoporosis, and helps ADHD. So that was magnesium spray. And I'm just trying to grab mine. Everything, this is in my showcase. This particular magnesium spray is right in my showcase. You just go to my profile. Unbelievable. So good for deodorant. Like this, like everyone, I hope everyone, good morning. I hope that no one is using regular old deodorant anymore, right? The magnesium spray, unbelievable. And your body will absorb what it needs. So that I would definitely add to part of my vitamin and supplement kind of routine like this. How I'm keeping myself balanced and happy. The Celtic sea salt and the magnesium spray is definitely up on that list. And then also wild yam cream. Are people using wild yam cream, just massaging it into, your wrist or your tummy or your inside of your thigh. So again, the wild yam cream is for menopause relief, hormone balancing, PMS symptoms, skin health. Like I used to get just really bad, the jaw hormonal acne. That has all cleared. Muscle relaxation, joint pain relief, and libido enhancement. So, all this stuff that I am taking and doing is only beneficial. It's all natural. It's helping our body regulate all on its own. It's just think of it that way. Because I always say this, but we eventually, we were born blobs of nature at one point. We did not need pharmaceuticals and crap. So all this stuff is just ways to help your body function on its own. Yeah, magnesium for deodorant, 100%. And even if you, let's say you're working out in the yard, let's say you get stinky throughout the day for some reason, you can even put the magnesium spray on, and it will get rid of that odor. Baking soda is really good too. And even in the shower, you guys, I do not use any sort of soap. I use baking soda for my body wash. And my skin is bright and clear. Baking soda is a brightener, it's an exfoliator, and it's an odor deodorizer. Plus, it's good to pH balance your skin. So there are so many things that we can do to help regulate ourselves, but topically, of course, internally, but it's really, it's what we put around us, wearing shungite jewelry and just being able to absorb all these electronics we have around us. There's so many things that we can do without even buying anything. Getting your feet outside and grounding, that's huge. Okay, so now we'll talk about black seed oil. Okay, so this is the one I've been taking. There's a ton of Guru Nanda has a great one. There's tons of other ones. And I personally just take it right from the bottle. I did a video about this on my main account, over a year ago, and people were almost getting mad at me, like, how can you recommend it? It tastes so gross. It tastes like motor oil. And I almost felt guilty, but then other people were like, I don't really mind the taste. So I don't mind the taste. So a lot of times, a really great way to take your black seed oil is to put it under your tongue. In that case, I couldn't massage it around my mouth to get it under my tongue. Just so I don't forget to ask, do I have any suggestions for a metal detox? That one spray that everyone talks about? I have that. I don't have a specific one, I guess I should say, but the one I've heard about and that I have is that Does anyone know what I'm talking about? It comes in a spray. People have been using it. I can go grab it if someone doesn't know the answer to that. For the heavy metal detox. Silver? Oh, like colloidal silver? For heavy metal detox, Carly? Talking about that one. Hold on. Ooh, ouch. Sorry, a little sore. It's so annoying because I always forget to take it. I have it. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? God, it's so funny. Where is it? Sorry, you guys. Why wouldn't it be over here? So turn that down. You know what I have on my stovetop right now, you guys? This is coconut oil and honey and a little bit of water because my brand new rescue dog has kennel cough. I am so sorry. I cannot find it. Okay. Will you send me a private... Oh, no. Will you send me a private message and then I know it's in my Amazon storefront, but look, you guys, there's my cute little rescue dog. His name is Tucker. But yeah, he had a little kennel cough, and so that is warmed up goodness for him. Okay. I believe you, Carly. I could see why silver would be good for a metal. Oh, zeolite. Oh yeah, Marie. Oh my gosh. That comment got filtered. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, that's what I've heard of. Oh, I hope I don't get in trouble. Be good to me, TikTok. Okay, so yeah, that seems just really easy. You just spray it in your mouth. I think you have to do it like 3 to 5 times a day, and that's where it gets tricky. Like I take my supplements in the morning. Okay, so we took, where did my clipboard go? Okay, here it is. Okay, black seed oil. Okay, you guys. So the benefits of black seed oil are unbelievable. So rich in antioxidants. The claim for black seed oil is that it cures anything but DEATH. That's what its claim is. So rich in antioxidants. So if you don't want to take it on the daily, even having this stuff in your arsenal for like if you get like the sniffles or something, amazing. Rich in antioxidants, contains antibacterial and antifungal properties. Oh, also, you guys, topically, black seed oil is amazing for our skin. Amazing. Supports healthy immune system. It has major immune boosting properties. Helps lower blood sugar levels. Beneficial for people with diabetes. Can support heart health. Good for cholesterol. I'm not going to say what it's also good for, but if you are wanting to help drop some lbs, good for that. May alleviate. It's really good for asthma, you guys. Like that asthma that's been going around. Oh my gosh. So yeah, look into black seed oil for asthma. Yeah. I'm sorry, black. So sorry, black seed oil. Sorry, I know I talk so fast. Yeah, the one I was taking, and everything is in my showcase. Or I have a link that goes right to my Amazon storefront too. It can help promote hair growth. Then the asthma. It's good for digestive health, like gas and bloating. Helps with it's really good for like the rheumatoid arthritis or obviously regular arthritis because it's so anti-inflammatory, you guys. And then it helps overall brain health, cognitive function, and it also has anti-C word properties. So yeah, that is one that we take daily. Okay, and then up next on my list of supplements is Shilajit. Shilajit is interesting. It's actually my kids are the ones who found it, and I had to do like mass research, and I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, good find. This is another one that's so disgusting, and people usually took it, it's like a resin form. I take it in a tablet form, you guys, but Shilajit is so beneficial for you. I'm gonna take it. So yeah, it just comes in this little thing. You can dissolve this under your tongue. It is so gross. So I just take it. Yes, thank you, Lee. Okay, and I'll even give my kids a second one if they have like a sports anything going on. Okay, so Shilajit is so good for your brain function. It's good for aging. It's good for anemia. It has antiviral properties. It's good for chronic fatigue, hormone balance, and it's really good for growing boys, specifically for boys, but girls too. It's rich in minerals. It's good for bone health. Good for your skin. It's really good for your skin, like anti-inflammatory properties, cell rejuvenation. So it's just one of those things where, yeah, and it's really good for your brain function. So Shilajit is definitely something that we have added into our diet. Yeah, so it helps with testosterone levels. It's properties, helps the body adapt to stress and maintain overall well-being. That's the other thing, you guys. Literally everything I put in my body is for hormone balancing and improving our mood and our stress and our anxiety. That is what we're all about. And that's the coolest thing about supplements. It's like you think you're taking it for one thing, but it's actually helping all these other things, right? Where like a pharmaceutical, you're taking it for one thing. It's literally putting a Band-Aid on it, and it's hindering all these other things. So annoying, those freaking pharmaceuticals. Okay. And then, the other thing I do every single day, did I bring it? Yes, is my respiratory drops. So you guys, the respiratory lung health drops, if you have a chronic cough, if you're a smoker, if you just, or even if you don't even need to take it daily, but if you just want to have, do a great lung detox, oh my gosh, these are so amazing. They've gone completely viral. They were on my main page, and I think I have a video on this one about them too, but there's 6, I'll show you how I take it. There's 6 amazing ingredients in there, and the people, even people that I know personally, because I don't know the people who follow me, and I was at a baseball game and one of the moms came up to me, she's like, Susan, I saw your video about the drops and I started using them and my cough was gone in 3 days. And me and my friends, I can't talk about it. I live in Washington State, and for my appetite, I partake in something that may not help my lungs. Actually, I feel like my lungs are stronger than ever, but I love this. So this is how we take it. The nice thing about this is that it does not have a strong flavor. You could mix it into smoothies probably. But man, I'm telling you, if you have a chronic cough, and so many people do, even take it for a week, I bet you'd see results. And it's something that you don't have to take every day. I do, because I like that lung support. And you can take it every day. That's the great thing about supplements. Gentle taste, no bitter taste, or no bitter aftertaste. Has organic condula flower extract, elderberry fruit extract, licorice root extract, mullein leaf extract, wild cherry bark, and it's manufactured in USA, highest qualities. The other cool thing about this company, you guys, is they donate 1-to-1 to Vitamin Angels. So I took one whole dopper full. I just shake it up, and then I took like a whole dopper full right down the hatch. And it's really delicious. You guys, look into it if you, and the other thing too is if you don't want to take it daily, it's something that you can just have in your cupboard. And if you start getting a tickle in your throat, because of course it's majorly good for antioxidants. It's high, it's really good, has really good for your immune system. And really good for that. Good for men, women, kids. Yeah, the company donates to Vitamin Angels. Okay, there you go. That's that. Okay, then the latest one that I started taking, and my son, and I cannot believe I haven't been taking it sooner, was the turkey tail mushrooms, and it's from the same company, the Peak Performance Company. Holy cognitive function. So, and just like I would get sidetracked during my lives, and you take their adrenal support. That's awesome. Yeah, everyone loves this company. They are awesome. So I take 2 of these, me and my younger son. So he had come home, he's 15, going through all the typical, hormones, blah, 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 those, you get loosey-goosey brain or whatever. And he came home and he had kind of mentioned that he was having a hard time focusing a little bit, or he thought he was. And simultaneously, I had been getting sidetracked during my lives. And I just thought I could help. Who doesn't need help with memory? The company's called Peak Performance, and everything's in my storefront. And so anyways, him and I both have noticed just our focus has been better. And you guys, as we get older and our brains, we just need, I think we all could use some cognitive health, right? So, turkey tail mushrooms it's good for immune support. They contain I can't read that word. And I can't read that either. That help support a healthy immune system. They have antioxidant properties. They have a lot of big words in here. I love it. Can help with combat oxidative stress and inflammation in the body. Amazing. Who's not dealing with inflammation in the body, right? We all are. You struggle with knowing when to take supplements because I do a 16-hour fast daily. I personally, good morning, Lori. I take all my supplements on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. So it probably just depends on your body, or you could probably even take certain ones, right before bed. And then also turkey tail mushrooms is good for gut health. They contain a prebiotic that can help with, and it's all about the gut brain axis, like we are what we put in our bodies, right? Like in every sense of the word, we are what we put in our bodies. Also, turkey tail mushrooms is really good for the C word. They have anti-C word properties and could help, God, I can't even say it. They really do well helping like conventional treatments that you get when people go through the C word. It's turkey tail mushrooms are good to help aid in that like process of healing. See, again, I have to talk in code, you guys. There's certain things I can't say. Antimicrobial effects. Inhibit of growth of harmful bacteria and viruses. Good liver support, aiding in the detoxification process of the liver, and then respiratory health too. So anyways, turkey tail mushroom is another thing that we take daily. Okay, and then the other thing, which I don't think, I could look for a different company, but L-theanine is like nature's like Xanax. I mean, and it's just good for, again, it's good for brain, it's good for focus. It's a derivative of green tea extract. Me and my kids, I take 3 a day. I give my kids each 1 a day. It helps with stress and anxiety, and it just helps with your day-to-day life. I mean, I don't know. There's so many things that we can take that are so beneficial for so many things. So like here, I'm taking it specifically for, kind of like the anxiety and stress and stuff, which I really don't suffer with anymore, but there's no harm in taking these good things. Okay, so L-theanine is good for relaxation and stress. It's known for its calming effects, promotes relaxation without drowsiness, and it can help reduce stress and anxiety levels. Improves mental focus and cognitive function. Have you noticed like everything I take is good for like cognitive function? We all need those brains strong, right? It's called L-theanine, and again, everything is in my Amazon storefront. So it's Theanine, L-theanine. So improved, and then better sleep quality. So you can take this in the morning or at night. Mood enhancement. It has a sense of well-being and happiness, and that is true, you guys. Like it just makes you happy, but it's not making you wired or anything. It's working with your own body's regulations or whatever. Real quick, you guys, make sure everyone's following up there. I appreciate it. And then my main account, which they are taking followers away from me now, so I could use a few. I just put some hearts up there. And a lot of it was just mental. A lot of it was mental. I mean, yes, I take good supplements, but I think the most important thing is you are what you tell yourself. Like I take things to help my mood and I ground. I do so many things to help like balance my body. But man, we are what we tell ourselves. And I tell myself, I am in control of all my emotions. I know how to tackle every situation. Last night there was an awards assembly and like a scholarship assembly, and our son got like, he's been working since 8th grade for this very specific scholarship, and he got it. And it's unbelievable. And I was just a ball baby. And I kept telling myself, I'm in control of my emotions. Oh, I'm in control of my emotions. So even as I'm bawling my brains out, I'm in control of my emotions. But it did help, I promise. I could have been a lot worse. Okay, so the L-theanine, mood support, reduces blood pressure. It's good for blood pressure. So I was actually on high blood pressure medicine years ago, and it gave me a chronic cough, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you, Tracy. And I had this chronic cough, and I was finally like, why? I am too young, and I used to like work out all the time, and I could not believe I had let myself get on antidepressants and freaking high blood pressure medicine. And so anyways, I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I didn't want to pay for it anymore. I was so annoyed. Okay, 6:28. Okay, so anyways, so yeah, if you are thinking about getting off, certain things, really good for your blood pressure, and it supports your cardiovascular health, and it's good for your immune system, and of course has antioxidant properties. And then I'm not going to have time this morning, but I also drink what's called happy juice. That was a huge part of me like balancing things out. So when I gave up alcohol, I'm almost 2.5 years alcohol free. And when I gave up alcohol, I switched over to this drink by Amare. And again, there's a link above my videos that will take you right to it. It's called Happy Juice. And it's a mixture of their 3 products. And it was like this, it was my happy juice. It was my happy drink. And it literally helps balance your gut and your brain, and it has your probiotics and all your biotics, and it just helps your body start to function on its own naturally without hindering it. And that's why I'm obsessed with like supplements and whatnot, because for the most part, you just can't overdo them. We're like, again, a pharmaceutical, like an antidepressant or a high blood pressure medicine. The side effects on those are miles long, right? And you're hindering all these other things in your body, where a supplement, you take it for one thing, like mood enhancement, and it's also improving your skin. So I just love that. I love that so much about supplements. I think there's so many things that we can do internally and externally for our mood. It's just incredible. And of course, you guys, getting our feet on the ground is probably one of the most important things that we can do. Getting your eyes in the sun. I would go outside, but it's not quite, the sun hasn't reached over my house yet. It's bright today, looks like in Washington State, but there's so many things that we can do. And we are what we tell ourselves. We really are. We are our own algorithm of life. So real quick, the affirmations for today: I nurture my mind, body, and spirit. I deserve to feel healthy and energized. I make choices that support my well-being. I prioritize my health and wellness. I'm grateful for my body and I treat it with respect. And then the goals today, you guys, just for today, and it could be for your week, but even just today, set mini goals and reach them. Make a list of things that you've done and check it off. You know what I mean? Like, and reward yourself and tell yourself, like, good job, Susan. I literally will go like, sorry, I'm getting a little notification here. I will tap myself on the back and be like, Susan, you're doing a good job. Okay, so our goals for today: practice mindfulness or meditation. So that, for some of you, it might be brand spanking new to be like, okay, I'm going to sit and just think. You'll get used to it. Or if you can go outside, like ditch your cell phone, go outside, put your feet on the ground for like 5 minutes, obviously work your way up to like 20 would be great, but, and have that be your goal today. Like, this girl, I'm just going to do it, and it's going to be silly, and I'm just going to do it for 5 minutes. And then when you're done, literally tell yourself, like, I am so proud of myself for doing that. I didn't have to do that. I spent 5 minutes telling myself I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm pain-free, I deserve all the happiness in the world. Everything happens for me easily: money, wealth, abundance. Just like start saying these things in the first person or like present tense, and it will start to come true. Okay, incorporate a healthy meal or exercise into your day. I love that. And then take your time for self-care. So a healthy meal or exercise, like for me, I make sure I have my smoothie every day. I really do. I tell myself, like, good job, Susan, for having your smoothie. I have some eating, I have eating issues, freaking Weight Watchers, back in 1998. But now I'm doing good. Like, my weight is healthy. I'm 115 pounds. Like, life is good, but I do kind of struggle with certain things. So anyways, I'm really proud of myself when I get my smoothie in every day. Another thing, if you're not like a worker outer, because I know most people that follow me are like my age and older, but even if you don't want to start working out, even just balancing, Tucker, my puppy go. Starting balancing every day, like when you go outside and ground today for your 10 minutes, like that's my goal for you, I guess. Maybe start balancing on one foot, like just put your foot like right up in front of you. Here, my doggy went. There's a squirrel. That's so funny. I'm in my sweatpants this morning. Okay, so easy. Just put your foot like right up in front of you and start balancing like this. Going like this can kind of help. Putting your hands out to the side can help. And then moving from here to like the Jack Daniels pose. This is actually much harder, but even like little things like this, and reward yourself for doing it. Balancing is so important for us when we get older. It's insane. And plus it's helping our feet. It's helping our everything. So yeah, doing something like this, easy peasy. This could be your goal for today. Or if you're someone who is more into fitness, maybe start adding in 10 squats, right? Add in 10 squats, add in 10 lunges. There's so little things that we can do. I'm obsessed with doing push-ups off my counter. So I have a hernia. Can you see it? I have a hernia in my tummy, a little bit of a rash on my tummy. We are what we put in our bodies. This rash on my tummy, that equals sugar. That literally equals what I've put in my body. I know it. It's our body saying, hi, we don't like that crap you're putting in us. Another reason why I take such great supplements is because of my little sugar addiction I have, which I work on. Part of my affirmations are, I choose to put healthy things in my body. Everything I put in my body is, makes me feel better and energized. And I love thinking of new meals. Again, you say it until you start to believe it. And then eventually you stop to believe. I know the Captain Morgan pose. I know, isn't that funny? I think my yoga instructor back in the day, I think he used to say that. This is the Tucker boy. Isn't he just cute? He's like a street dog. He was gonna get killed and I rescued him. He was supposed to be a foster dog, you guys. Yeah, I'm keeping him. He's gonna be my road trip buddy. I've never had a small dog like this. He is so tiny. And he just got neutered, so that's why he has this thing on. And you know what's so funny? Like, you get a dog neutered, and then they're like, okay, he can't jump or run or do anything for the next 2 weeks. Can you imagine that? I mean, this guy is a ball of energy. Like, he's me. We're the perfect little match. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. It was so great to see everyone this morning. I got to go wake up my family with foot rubs. Make sure you're following me up there. Also, I'm uploading all these lives to the tube if you're interested. My goal today for myself personally, I think is, of course, make my smoothies. It's sunny out, so I'm going to get outside and do my grounding. Tonight, we don't have any senior stuff going on. We have a parade to go to, I think, not till later. So, you know what? Maybe I'll get on live later and do my skincare again. So, we'll see. So, anyways, make good choices today. I guess I didn't mean that in like a mom way. Make good choices. Sometimes I'll say that to my kids in a joking way. But yeah, I hope everyone just has a great day, and I love you so much. Okay, love you guys. Make sure you're following, and maybe turn on your notifications. I think that's a thing. Okay. Oh, and then also, you guys, all the supplements, everything I talk about, like, I have done the research. It's all in my Amazon storefront or in my showcase. So, okay. Thanks, guys. Lee, thank you for your comments and stuff, and Tracy and everyone. Okay. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Heather. I really appreciate that. Heather says I was delightful. Okay, love you guys. I'm getting off. I go do foot rubs.